big sis. So, how's that solo honeymoon treating you? I mean, is it peaceful? So searching? Or are you just sitting in a resort somewhere binging room service and pretending you're not completely miserable?
I really don't know what you're trying to get out of this. You reaching out like this, it's weird and unnecessary.
Wow, okay. That's kinda cold, don't you think? I was just being nice, checking in. God forbid I try to be friendly with my sister for once.
Cindy, I told you not to contact me again. I wasn't being vague about it. I made it very clear after everything that happened. I don't know what part of "we're done" didn't quite register with you.
Oh, come on, Leah. That whole cutting me off thing was like, 2 years ago now? You're married. I was married. Now I'm not. We've clearly both moved on, right? Can't we just admit that we're living totally separate lives now and leave all the drama in the past?
Just because time has passed doesn't mean I've forgotten what you did. You didn't just date someone I liked, Cindy. You took the man I was engaged to right before my wedding. That doesn't just fade with time.
Okay, yeah, I get it. You're still upset. But honestly, holding on to all that bitterness, it's not a good look. Like, seriously, it's gonna age you faster than stress wrinkles. You should think about that, for real.
If your goal here is to annoy me, congratulations. Mission accomplished.
Look, all I'm saying is things happened. You married someone else, I married the guy you were supposed to marry, and we both kind of went our separate ways. We each got a slice of the happy ending pie. It's not like either of us lost out.
I'm not interested in comparing lives with you. I don't need closure or updates or whatever this is. I'm fine. I don't need to revisit any of it.
Okay, but here's the twist. I'm actually not married anymore. Yep, surprise. Got divorced, officially, legally, emotionally, all of it.
You divorced him? Wait, what?
Sure did. Signed, sealed, delivered. Done. And now I'm living free, baby. No boring dinner conversations, no diaper explosions, no snooty mom circles. I'm just doing whatever I want, whenever I want. Feels amazing.
I'm honestly kind of shocked. I thought you two were living that picture-perfect life. You had a kid, a house, all of it.
Oh, we had all that for like 5 minutes, but then the cracks started showing. No friends, no support system, no one dropping by with casseroles or cute onesies. It was like I hit fast forward on my own social funeral.
That's oddly specific.
I mean, do you have any idea how fast people turn on you when they realize you're the kind of girl who steals her sister's fiancé? Even PTA moms aren't that forgiving. They iced me out so hard I could have opened my own freezer aisle.
So you blamed a failed marriage on not being popular enough?
It was a lot of things, okay? But yeah, the whole suburban wife fantasy kinda went up in flames. And after the divorce, I figured I'd crash at mom's for a bit. You know, reset, regroup.
Let me guess, that's where this little reconnection attempt started.
Ding ding ding! I saw your number in her contacts and thought, wonder how the newlyweds are doing. So I reached out. And while I was at it, I figured I'd message your husband too.
You're not serious. Please tell me you're not serious.
Oh, I'm totally serious. It was just a curiosity thing at first. I mean, it's not like I planned it. I just thought, hey, let's see what kind of guy Leah married. And he's interesting.
Cindy, please tell me you didn't go behind my back and start messaging my husband.
Not behind your back if I'm telling you now, right? And relax, it was just chatting. Nothing scandalous. Unless you count a few flirty emojis.
You are absolutely unbelievable.
He replied, didn't he? And it wasn't just a one-time thing. We got into this rhythm. Late night talks, random memes, deep convos about life and stuff. Honestly, it felt kinda nice. Like I haven't laughed like that in ages.
You're telling me this like you think I'm supposed to find it amusing.
Well, you're the one on a honeymoon without a husband, right? So, maybe a little company is a good thing, even if it's me, or him, or both.
Cindy, I don't care what your intentions were. You don't get to insert yourself into my marriage just because yours fell apart. Whatever you think you're doing, you need to stop.
All right. Message received. Jeez, you don't have to snap. You used to be a lot more fun.
and you used to have boundaries. At least pretend you still remember what those are.
Wow, harsh. But I guess that's what happens when people grow apart, huh? 1 minute you're planning weddings, the next you're ghosting each other over brunch.
The only thing I need you to understand is this. I meant it the first time, and I still mean it now. Don't contact me again. Not in a week, not in a year, not when you're bored or lonely. Just don't.
Okay, I get it. No need to make it dramatic. But hey, if you ever change your mind, you know where to find me.
Goodbye, Cindy.
Later, sis, and tell your husband I said hi for me.
Hey, this might feel kinda random, but I just wanted to say congratulations. I heard from someone that you got married recently. They said your husband seems like a really solid guy.
Keith? Wow, okay. That's definitely not the message I was expecting to see today. I honestly thought we were done hearing from each other for good.
Yeah, I figured you'd be surprised. I wasn't sure if I should say anything, but I don't know, I guess I felt like I should. Like maybe it's the least I could do to at least say something decent after everything.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, I did get married. We're actually still on our honeymoon right now.
Really? That's awesome. I hope it's been good. Peaceful, you know? You deserve that. Anyway, I also figured you might have already heard about me and Cindy. We're divorced now.
Yeah, I heard that too, not that long ago. I wasn't sure if it was true or just gossip, but I can't say I was shocked.
No, you wouldn't be. You always saw it clearer than I did. I don't know, Leah. Back then, I thought I was making some big, passionate decision, like I was following my heart or whatever. It all felt so dramatic and meaningful at the time. But once we got married, it was like nothing changed. She was still out constantly, hanging around with whoever, wherever. Even after the baby came, she barely looked back. I was the one waking up at night, making bottles, dealing with diapers, everything. She just floated around like nothing had changed.
That must have been a lot to carry. And honestly, I'm not saying this in a spiteful way, but I'm glad you finally see it now. You weren't the only one who got hurt back then, but it's good to hear you're trying to do right by your kid.
Yeah, I'm trying, really. It's been rough, not gonna lie. I've got no backup, no one to lean on, but this time I'm actually owning it. No more pretending, no more excuses. Just me and him figuring it out.
That's what matters now. What's done is done. You've got a chance to be a good father, and that's where your energy should go. As far as the past goes, I've moved on. I mean, really moved on.
That's good. Honestly, that's what I wanted to hear. I know I can't undo anything, but I do hope you're happy now. That's the real reason I reached out.
I am. It's a different kind of life now, and honestly, I didn't think I'd get here, but it's good. He's kind. He listens. I don't feel like I have to shrink myself down to keep the peace anymore.
That's huge! Seriously, I'm really glad to hear that.
Thanks.
Okay, well, I won't hold you up any longer. Enjoy your honeymoon.
Hey, before you go, can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure, what's up?
Has Cindy tried contacting you again recently?
Me? No. Last time we spoke was when the divorce paperwork got finalized. We blocked each other after that, and as far as I know, she's stayed gone. Why? Did something happen?
Yeah, she just texted me a few hours ago. I blocked her old number, but I guess she got a new one. And not just me, she says she's been messaging my husband too.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
I guess some people never change, huh? Yeah, it seems that she wasn't satisfied with just taking you from me. Now she wants my husband too.
Wow! I mean, I shouldn't be shocked, but that's seriously messed up. I didn't think she'd take it that far.
She's such a stark contrast with you too. You genuinely seem to have learned from your mistakes and are working your hardest to support your child. I didn't think you guys were in touch, but if you knew something, anything that might explain this, I'd really appreciate you letting me know.
So, does this mean that she's actually, going out with your husband right now?
No, that's just the thing. She and my husband have never even met. And yet she wants me to believe they're texting each other every day? I'm far more confused than I am angry, honestly.
Wait a second. Oh no! I think I know what's going on, and it's all my fault!
Go ahead and tell me all about it.
Dang it, I would, but the baby just started crying his head off, like full meltdown mode.
Go take care of him. It's fine.
Thanks. I'll message you again later once he's down.
All right. Talk soon.
So, tell me something. How's that lonely little honeymoon of yours going? Because I gotta say, a romantic getaway without the romance sounds more like a sad solo trip to me. Like, what are you even doing? Just sipping overpriced cocktails alone and pretending not to notice the empty seat across from you?
Cindy, what exactly is the point of this? If you're bored, find someone else to bother.
Oh, come on, don't be like that. I'm just being honest. I mean, your husband has been texting me practically the entire time you've been on this farce of a honeymoon. Like, literally all day, every day. You seriously haven't noticed? Because if I were you, I'd be asking myself why my brand new husband was spending so much time on another woman.
Except he's not spending time with you. He's completely focused on me right now. So maybe try stepping out of whatever fantasy world you've built for yourself.
How clueless can you be? Like, seriously, this is just sad. Your precious husband? Yeah, he's already checked out. You're just delaying the inevitable.
You really think this is some kind of competition, don't you?
Competition? Sweetie, there is no competition between you and me. This game was over before it started. You just haven't caught up yet. This isn't your honeymoon anymore, Leah. It's mine.
Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean?
I mean that I am going to spend the rest of your honeymoon with your husband, and you are going to go home and cry all by yourself. And I'm not asking permission.
You have completely lost your grip on reality. Did you think I would actually willingly go along with that psychotic plan?
It doesn't matter if you go along with it or not. It's happening. And do you want to know why I'm so sure of that? Your husband sent me a plane ticket. Round trip to Hawaii, baby.
Excuse me?
And you know what else? I'm already at the airport. Now, all I need to do is hop on the plane that your husband reserved for me, and I'll be on my way to paradise. Then I'll kick you out of the hotel room, and me and your husband can finally have the alone time we've been waiting for.
Have you ever considered becoming a screenwriter for a bad soap opera?
Believe me or not, I'm landing in Hawaii in a few hours. And once I get there, you can stop pretending. You've played the part. Now it's my turn. I'll be taking it from here.
You know, maybe instead of becoming a writer, you should just be committed to the nearest mental institution.
Aw, that's adorable. You still don't believe this is real. But like I said, I already made my choice. So go ahead and enjoy your last quiet night as his wife. Because starting tomorrow, you won't even be his side girl anymore.
Who the hell are you?
Huh? You know who I am. I'm your sister. What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
This is Dan. I'm Leah's husband. I'm the one you claim to have been messaging. So let's go ahead and clear something up right now.
Oh my god, finally! I was starting to think you were just gonna keep pretending. Dan, come on. Can we not do this little I don't know who you are bit? You've literally been texting me nonstop for weeks.
Need you to stop right there. I don't know what kind of story you've built up in your head, but I'm telling you this as clearly and directly as I can. We have never spoken before today. Not once. I've never sent you a message, I've never called you, and I've never given you my contact information.
What? Seriously? You're really gonna go with that? Dan, it's me. It's Cindy. We've been talking all the time. You told me you weren't happy with Leah. You said you felt trapped, and I was the one who made you feel free. You promised you'd bring me to Hawaii.
No, I did not promise you anything. I don't even know who you are beyond what Leah has told me. I didn't send you a ticket. I didn't tell you I was waiting. And I absolutely did not say anything about feeling trapped or wanting out of my marriage, because that's just not true.
Then how do you explain all the messages? The ones where you called me honey cakes and said I understood you better than anyone. You don't just forget that kind of connection.
Cindy, listen to me. I have never called anyone honey cakes in my life, and I sure as hell didn't send those messages. My phone died on the first day of our honeymoon. I dropped it in the ocean while running along the beach, and it sank. When I pulled it out, it was already done. No power, no data, nothing.
No, that doesn't make sense. We were still talking after that. You said you were counting down the days until I arrived. You said you couldn't wait to see me.
Then whoever said those things was not me. I literally couldn't have messaged anyone. It's not just my phone dying either. Leah's been with me every single day. There's been no secret texting, no late-night confessions. Whoever you were talking to, it wasn't me. And honestly, the way you're clinging to this fake connection, it's concerning.
Okay, seriously, just stop. You don't have to keep up this whole innocent act for her. You don't have to pretend anymore. You and I, we had something. You can't just erase that.
There is nothing to erase. There was never anything there. I never reached out to you. I never invited you into my life, and I never asked for this conversation. So let me say this as clearly as I can. I want you to stop contacting Leah. I want you to stop involving yourself in our marriage. Whatever fantasy you've been entertaining, it ends here.
Wow, so that's it? You're just gonna throw me away like I'm crazy?
I'm not calling you anything, but I will say this. I'm a lawyer, and if this continues, if you keep pushing, if you show up here, if you message either of us again, I will not hesitate to take legal action. This isn't a game to me, so I suggest you think very carefully before sending another word.
Okay, I think that should just about cover things, doesn't it? So now that we officially have nothing left to talk about, I'll be once again blocking your number. Any further attempts to contact me or my husband will result in immediate legal action. Have a nice life, or don't.
Leah, wait! You can't just leave me like this!
Yes I can.
No, you can't! Don't you get how insane this is?
That you're still talking to me despite multiple legal threats? Yeah, that is pretty insane.
That's not what I'm talking about! I mean, I genuinely thought I was talking to your husband, Dan, all this time! But now that I know it wasn't him, who in the world was it?
Oh, that. This is actually pretty hilarious, so I don't mind explaining it to you. You've been talking to your ex-husband and my ex-fiancé, Keith.
What? Keith? That was him? But I don't get it. Why?
Why do you think? When you broke up with Keith, you pushed your child onto him too, didn't you? I understood that you not only didn't fight for custody of your kid, you actively demanded that Keith take him off your hands.
Well, yeah, but I already told you, being a mom was way less fun than it sounded. I would have been fine throwing that thing into foster care, but Keith was so determined not to do that, so I was like, fine, you take him. And that has nothing to do with you, by the way.
Yeah, I know. The personal issues between my ex-fiancé and my ex-sister are of no personal importance to me. I'm just explaining that this happened because you skipped town and haven't been paying your court-mandated child support payments to him. You're a deadbeat mom.
What? Is that really what it was all about?
Yep. He was apparently trying to track you down for quite some time and had given up at one point when all of a sudden a notification came across his screen. It was you talking to him and calling him Dan. So, he knew right away that you had accidentally texted him instead of this other guy, but rather than tell you right away, he decided to run with it. He didn't know who this Dan was, but he figured that if it would help him track you down, he'd become Dan for you. It wasn't until later when he realized that I was married to a man named Dan that he put two and two together and realized what was really going on. I don't blame him for not getting it right away. Taking care of a newborn by yourself when your wife's a total flake must do a number on the brain.
Oh my god, he tricked me! Man, this sucks! I was having so much fun talking to him, stealing your husband. But it was just my ex? Ugh.
You were pretty easy to trick, too. I know you got a new phone, but you seriously didn't realize you were calling your ex-husband's number? Anyway, that brings us to where we are now. Now, Cindy, here's a question for you. Why do you think you're in an airport?
Huh? Now that you mention it, that is kinda weird. Like I thought he was actually inviting me to come to Hawaii with him. Why would he get me this ticket if this was all just an act?
I already told you. He wanted to find you.
Wait.
Looks like you're starting to catch on. He knew that the only way he would be able to get his hands on you and force you to pay what you owed him was to get you locked down where he could find you. And now, he has you right where he wants you.
I gotta get out of here. I gotta run and hide. This can't be happening. I thought there was no way he'd ever find me again.
Don't bother. He just sent me a message a little while ago. He's already in the airport, so you'll be hearing from him very, very soon. As for what he's going to do with you, well, let's just say it's not going to be fun. Good luck, Cindy.
Things finally settled down on my end. I still can't believe we actually pulled it off, but yeah, Cindy's been officially handled.
Thank God. Maybe now I can get a moment's peace without my sister texting me out of the blue about stealing my husband.
Oh yeah, she won't be bothering you anymore. Right after we grabbed her, I took her straight to that factory her parents run. They were waiting. Not thrilled, but ready. She's gonna be living there, working full-time, under supervision. They'll deduct child support from her paycheck and send it right to me.
Wow, excellent. Sounds like everything worked out for everyone in the end. Everyone except Cindy, that is.
That's right. No more running, no more excuses.
Well, I've got to hand it to you. All that effort pretending to be my husband actually paid off. Twisted as it was, you pulled it off.
Yeah, about that. I really am sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have suspected something right away when she started telling me, as Dan, that she'd be better for me than Leah. But I mean, there were plenty of Leahs in the world, I guess. I never expected this would blow up your honeymoon. I'm really sorry for that. And could you pass my apologies on to Dan, too?
Sure, I'll let him know. Honestly, he didn't seem all that upset. Probably because he was more focused on making sure I didn't lose my mind.
If Cindy ever tries anything again, or if she breaks the agreement somehow, would Dan be willing to help out again? You know, like, legally?
He already said he would, but let's hope it never gets to that point again.
Yeah, that'd be best. I don't ever want to drag you two into this again.
Then just focus on your kid. That's the only thing that matters now.
I will. I'm gonna do everything I can to become someone he can actually be proud of. Being a single dad isn't gonna be easy, but I'm not backing down.
I'm glad to hear that. Best of luck to you and your son, Keith. From what I've heard, Cindy's still working full-time at that live-in factory. Apparently, she's been putting in real effort, showing up every day, doing the work. There have been a few escape attempts here and there, of course, but with security cameras all over the place, she never makes it far. They always catch her on tape and bring her straight back. As for Keith, he's been holding it down as a single dad. Balancing his job and raising a kid isn't easy, but he's been giving it everything he's got. People still give him a hard time sometimes, especially those who remember our breakup, but little by little, they're starting to come around. The way he stepped up as a father is starting to change how people see him, and honestly, he's earning it.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.
You really got a lot of nerve, Samantha.
What's gotten into you all of a sudden, Nicole?
You're the only one getting special treatment in this house. Just because I'm the in-law living here doesn't mean you should get treated so differently.
I don't even know what you're talking about, Nick.
No, it's about you living in the house rent-free. Jimmy and I have been paying $1,000 monthly, and you just get to stay there without contributing anything. How is that fair?
I know it might seem strange, but there are specific reasons behind this arrangement. My parents and I have discussed this in detail.
Discussed what? That you get special treatment? I want to understand why you're the only one exempt from household expenses. Jimmy and I are struggling to make ends meet, and you're just skating by.
It's not as simple as you're making it sound. My situation is unique because of how my expenses were managed growing up. My brother Jimmy, for instance, went to an expensive private college and even repeated a year.
So what? That doesn't explain why you get to live there for free right now. We're paying $1,000 every single month, and you contribute nothing.
That $1,000 is actually a fantastic deal for this location. Think about it. You're getting prime real estate at a fraction of market rate. Have you looked at rental prices in this area lately?
Of course I have, but that doesn't change the fact that you are not paying anything. You must have savings piled up from not paying expenses, but can't you help us out?
Help you out? What exactly are you suggesting? I'm not responsible for your financial situation.
I'm suggesting you owe us money, specifically $10,000 to cover our current debt. We're struggling because of the expenses while you're just sitting pretty.
Owe you? That doesn't make any sense. How did you calculate that I owe you anything?
Because we're in debt because of the high household expenses. Between the $1,000 monthly cost, our car loan, and trying to maintain our lifestyle, we've accumulated $10,000 in debt. And that's entirely because we're covering your share of the expenses.
Wait, what? Now you want to blame your financial mismanagement on me? That's absolutely ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. You've been living expense-free while we struggle. We've been carrying the financial burden for the entire household. The least you could do is help us out of this mess.
My parents made a decision about my living situation. That has nothing to do with you or Jimmy accumulating debt. Your financial problems are not my responsibility.
They are our shared family's problem. You have savings from not paying expenses. You could easily help us right now.
Absolutely not. You're not going to guilt trip me into paying for your poor financial choices. Maybe you should focus on managing your own money more responsibly.
So you're just going to sit there and do nothing while we're drowning in debt? Some sister-in-law you are.
I'm not going to dignify that with a response. Your attempt to blame me for your financial situation is completely inappropriate. This conversation is over.
Oh, so you're just going to walk away? That's your solution?
What exactly do you want from me, Nicole? A blank check?
I want you to acknowledge your privilege, living here without contributing while we struggle.
My arrangement with my parents has a history you know nothing about. They helped Jimmy through college, paid for his wedding. Your wedding, I might add.
Ancient history we're talking about right now. Jimmy works 60 hours a week while you lounge around this house rent-free.
I contribute in ways you don't see. Who drove Mom to all her doctor's appointments last month? Who maintains this house when things break?
Oh, please. Changing a light bulb doesn't compare to thousands in expenses.
You've got some nerve criticizing family arrangements you barely understand. Did you know I helped my parents refinance this house last year? Saved them $600 monthly.
That doesn't justify freeloading now.
You know what? I've maintained my composure long enough. You waltz in here demanding money like you're entitled to my savings? The audacity is breathtaking.
Keep playing the victim, Sam. It suits you.
I'm not your personal bank or your scapegoat. Maybe examine your own spending habits before pointing fingers.
Hey, Sam, I heard about your conversation with Nikki. Things sound pretty intense between you two.
That's an understatement. She came at me guns blazing about my living situation. Nicole seems to think I'm responsible for their financial problems. It was hardly a friendly chat.
Nikki can be pretty intense when she feels backed into a corner. I'm sorry it went down like that. Nicole's been super stressed about money lately. To be honest, we're in a really tight spot right now.
I gathered that from her accusations. High-interest loans, I'm guessing. How bad are we talking?
It's worse than bad, Sam. The website we borrowed from has rates that are basically highway robbery. We're barely making a dent in the principal. Every month, most of our payment goes straight to interest.
That sounds like textbook predatory lending. You really have to be careful with those financing websites. Have you looked into debt consolidation? Or spoken with a financial advisor?
We've tried, but our credit is cooked right now. Which is why I'm reaching out to you. I know it's a lot to ask, but would you be willing to help us out?
What do you mean? How can I help? Nicole already tried to guilt me into giving you money earlier today.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I was hoping you might be willing to lend us the money to pay off our debts. We would pay you back with interest.
Wow, Jimmy, that's a big ask. You're talking about a significant amount of money.
I know, and I wouldn't ask if we weren't desperate. But you're my sister, and I trust you more than any bank. We could draft up a formal loan agreement and everything.
A formal loan agreement? So this wouldn't just be a casual thing between siblings?
No, we'd treat it like a real financial contract. Interest, repayment schedule, the whole 9 yards. I want you to feel protected, and I want to do this right.
I appreciate you wanting to formalize it, but Jimmy, $10,000 is a lot of money. I need time to think it over. A proper loan, not a family handout. And you'd be willing to put everything in writing?
100%, Sam. We'll draft a formal loan agreement. Clear interest rates, rock solid repayment schedule. Whatever terms you think are fair.
You understand how serious this is, right? This isn't just another family favor we'll forget about. This is a legal financial agreement with real consequences.
Trust me, I get it. Nikki and I are desperate to get out from under these debt payments. If we keep going like this, we'll be underwater forever.
I have the savings to cover the $10,000. And frankly, I'd rather you owe me than some loan shark.
Wait, seriously? You'll do it? Sam, you're a lifesaver right now.
Slow down. I didn't say yes definitively. If we do this, it's completely professional. No casual sibling shortcuts.
Totally understood. I'll draft something up tonight that's airtight. Nikki will review and agree to whatever we put together.
I want every detail documented. Detailed repayment schedule. Clear consequences for missed payments. No exceptions, no wiggle room.
You got it. You're being more than fair. I promise we'll stick to every single term. This means everything to us right now.
Let's meet tonight. I want to go over every single line of that agreement.
You're the best, Sam. Seriously, I can't thank you enough. Nikki and I won't let you down.
Okay, we'll see about that. See you tonight.
I can't believe you asked your sister for money behind my back. What were you thinking?
I was thinking that we're drowning in debt and I don't know how else to fix it. Sam is family. I thought she might be willing to help.
Family? She's living rent-free while we struggle to make ends meet. You really think she cares about helping us?
That's not fair, Nick. You don't know the full story here. And yes, I do think Sam cares. She's considering giving us the loan, isn't she?
Oh, how generous of her, considering it. Meanwhile, I'm over here working my butt off trying to keep our heads above water.
I'm working hard too, Nicole. You're not in this alone. I'm trying to find solutions.
Solutions? Like asking your sister to bail us out? That's not a solution, Jimmy. That's a handout.
It's not a handout, it's a loan! A formal loan with a contract and interest and everything! I'm not just asking for free money!
I don't care what you call it. It's humiliating. We should be able to handle our own problems without running to your family for help.
Sometimes people need help, Nick. There's no shame in that. We're in over our heads and I don't know what else to do!
What about cutting expenses, getting second jobs, selling stuff we don't need? There are options besides begging your sister for cash.
We've cut everything we can, and with our work schedules, second jobs aren't realistic. Believe me, I've thought about all the options.
Clearly not all of them, if the best you could come up with is hitting up Samantha for a loan.
Why are you so against this? Sam wants to help. She's not judging us or looking down on us. She's being supportive.
Supportive? She's probably loving this. Little Miss Perfect getting to swoop in and save the day while we grovel at her feet.
Wow. Is that really what you think of my sister? That she's some kind of smug savior looking to hold this over us?
I think she's enjoying her cozy little rent-free life while we drown. And I think you running to her for help is a slap in the face.
A slap in the face? I'm trying to save our financial lives here, Nicole. I'm trying to keep us from going under.
By putting us in debt to your sister? Great plan, Jimmy. I'm sure that won't have any negative repercussions.
It's better than the alternative. Or would you rather just keep sinking deeper into the hole we're in until we can't climb out?
I'd rather we find a way to fix this ourselves without involving your family and their money.
Well, unless you've got a secret stash of cash somewhere, I don't see how we do that. We need help, Nicole. We can't do this alone.
I can't believe this is where we are, relying on your sister to bail us out. It's pathetic.
What's pathetic is your attitude. Sam is offering to help us, and all you can do is throw shade and insults.
Forgive me if I'm not jumping for joy at the idea of owing your sister a small fortune. It's bad enough she gets to live for free while we struggle.
You know what? I'm done arguing about this. Sam is willing to help. I'm taking the loan. End of discussion.
Oh, so it's just unilateral decision time? What about how I feel? What about my input?
Frankly, right now, your input sounds a lot like pride and pettiness. I'm trying to save our financial future. If you can't get on board with that, I don't know what to tell you.
Unbelievable. Do whatever you want, Jimmy. Take your sister's money. But don't expect me to be happy about it.
I expect you to be grateful that we have a lifeline. I expect you to stop insulting my family and accusing them of ill intent.
I'll stop insulting them when they stop looking down their noses at us from their rent-free high horse. Until then, I guess I'm just the ungrateful wife.
You know what? I can't talk to you when you're like this. I'm going to work. We'll discuss this later when you've calmed down.
Sure, run away. That's your solution to everything, isn't it? Running to work, running to your sister.
I'm not running. I'm being an adult and removing myself from a hostile situation. I suggest you take a beat and think about whether your pride is worth sabotaging our chance to get out of debt.
Don't patronize me, Jimmy. I'll think about what I damn well please. Have a great day at work.
Yeah, you too, Nick. I'll see you tonight.
I can't take this anymore. You living here for free is driving me absolutely crazy. Jimmy and I are killing ourselves working, paying $1,000 a month. And you get to sit around doing nothing.
Are you seriously messaging me about this again? We already discussed this yesterday.
Disgust? You mean you dismissed everything I said? I want you out of this house right now.
You're ordering me out? You want me to get out of my own home? You and whose army?
Watch me. I've already packed your bags. They're waiting outside.
What? Where do you get off going through my personal belongings, going over my head? This is absolutely unacceptable.
What's not acceptable is you freeloading. Jimmy and I work hard every single day. We're struggling with debt and you get a free pass.
A free pass my parents decided on. This has nothing to do with you.
I don't know whether you noticed or not, but everything about this house has to do with me. We're paying $1,000 a month for a tiny bedroom. Do you know how much that impacts our budget?
Those are the terms my parents set. If you don't like it, you're free to find other accommodations.
Oh, I'm going to do more than that. You're a leech, and leeches get sprayed with Raid. Get out now.
You calling me a leech? Let me refresh your memory about something.
What are you talking about? Just leave already!
That $10,000 loan Jimmy and I discussed? There's more to that story than you know.
What loan? What are you talking about? Jimmy didn't mention any loan to me.
Of course he didn't. But I know exactly how much your family has received from my parents. The student loans, the car down payment. All of those times you've been short on rent.
Those were gifts, family support. That's completely different from you living here for free.
Is it though? By my calculation, you've actually received around $100,000 from my parents.
What? That's impossible. You're making that up.
I keep detailed records. Every single financial transaction. Would you like me to break it down for you?
This is crazy. You can't just claim we owe that much money.
Oh, but I can. And I just added a very specific clause to that loan agreement Jimmy and I discussed.
What clause? What are you talking about?
If either of you default on the loan or try to interfere with our agreement, the entire $100,000 becomes immediately due.
What? You can't do that!
Well, I just did. Clock's ticking.
Nikki, what's going on? I'm getting these weird messages from Sam.
Jimmy, we need to talk. Your sister just threatened to destroy us financially.
What? What are you talking about? Samantha would never do that.
Oh, really? Then why did she just inform me that if we default on the loan or try to interfere with her living situation, we'll owe her $100,000 immediately?
$100,000? That doesn't make sense. The loan was only for $10,000. What is she talking about?
Apparently, Little Miss Perfect has been keeping track of every penny we've ever borrowed from your parents. And it adds up to a whole lot more than $10,000.
I had no idea it was that much. But Samantha must have a reason for doing this. She wouldn't just spring this on us out of nowhere.
Oh, wake up, Jimmy. She's been waiting for a chance to lord her money over us. And now she's got us right where she wants us.
Nicole, just stop. I know you're upset, but attacking Samantha isn't going to help. We need to look at this objectively.
Objectively? She's threatening to ruin us financially. What's objective about that?
Nick, listen to me. We've been irresponsible with money for a long time. We've been living beyond our means and relying on my family to bail us out.
So what? This is our fault? We deserve to be saddled with a $100,000 debt because we needed help?
That's not what I'm saying, but we have to take responsibility for our actions. We can't keep running to my parents or Samantha every time we're in a bind.
But $100,000, Jimmy. That's an impossible amount. We'll be paying that off for the rest of our lives.
I know it seems overwhelming, but we'll find a way to manage it. We'll cut back on expenses, maybe pick up some extra work.
Extra work? We're already working ourselves to the bone just to keep our heads above water. How are we supposed to take on more?
I don't know, Nick, but we don't have a choice. Samantha's given us a wake-up call. We need to start living within our means.
A wake-up call? More like a death sentence. She's going to destroy our lives, Jimmy.
No, she's not. Samantha's not heartless. She's trying to help us in her own way. We need to show some gratitude.
Gratitude for putting us in an even worse financial position than we were before?
For giving us a chance to pay off our debts and start fresh. I know it doesn't feel like it right now, but Samantha's doing us a favor.
A favor? Is that what you call it? Because from where I'm standing, it feels more like blackmail.
Nicole, please, getting angry at Samantha isn't going to change our situation. We need to accept responsibility and figure out a way forward.
I'm scared, Jimmy. I'm scared we're going to lose everything, our entire life.
I know, honey, I'm scared too, but we'll get through this together. We'll make a plan and we'll stick to it.
What if we can't? What if we default on the loan and Samantha comes after us for the full $100,000? We'll be ruined.
That's not going to happen. I won't let it. We're gonna pay back every cent we owe to Samantha and to everyone else.
How can you be so sure? How do you know we won't end up homeless on the street?
Because I have faith in us, Nick. I have faith in our ability to overcome this. We've been through hard times before, and we've always come out the other side.
Not like this. Never like this. This is too big, Jimmy. It's too much.
I know it feels that way, but we can't give up. We have to face this head on and do whatever it takes to make it right.
I don't know if I'm strong enough. I don't know if I can handle the stress, the worry.
You are strong enough, Nicole. You're the strongest person I know. And you won't be facing this alone. I'm right here with you every step of the way.
Promise me, Jimmy. Promise me we'll get through this. That we won't lose everything we've worked so hard for.
I promise, Nick. We'll come out the other side of this. It won't be easy and it won't be fast, but we'll make it together.
Okay, I trust you. I don't like it, and I'm still furious with Samantha, but I trust you.
I know this is hard, and I know Samantha's actions seem harsh, but we have to believe she has our best interests at heart.
I don't know if I can believe that, Jimmy, but I'll try. For you, for us. I'll try.
That's all I can ask. We'll take this one day at a time, one payment at a time. We'll rebuild, Nick. I swear we will.
I hope you're right, Jimmy. I really, really hope you're right. Because the alternative is, I can't even think about it.
Then don't. Focus on what we can control. Focus on our plan to get out of this mess.
Okay, let's make a plan. Let's figure out how we're going to survive this.
We're gonna be okay. With a lot of luck, we'll be all right.
I love you too, Jimmy, more than anything. Let's just hope that's enough to get us through this nightmare.
Afterwards, with help from our parents, everything Jimmy and Nicole owned was sold and put toward repaying me. But it still wasn't enough for the full amount, so the desperate couple asked all their friends for help, but no one would lend them money. Eventually, they moved to a cheap apartment and borrowed from consumer finance companies to pay me back. The interest rates were extremely high, but they were apparently working hard to pay it back steadily. As for me, I moved straight into a luxury high-rise. When our parents visited, they said maybe we should sell the house and move too. Knowing those two, they'll probably come crying for us to live together again, and started procedures to buy the unit next to mine. And that's that.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.
It's me, Austin. There's a bunch of huge moving boxes on our front porch. Did you order something? The delivery guy seemed really confused.
Oh, good. Those arrived early. I was hoping to bring them in myself before you saw them. They're actually for Madison. She and Carson are gonna need them this weekend.
What? Why would Madison be sending boxes to our house? We just finished unpacking all our own stuff from the move last month.
Well, it's a bit complicated. Madison and Carson are planning to move in with us. The buyer for their apartment wants to close sooner than expected, so the timing works out perfectly.
Move in with us? When was this decided? This is the first I'm hearing about any of this.
I know it seems sudden, but things have been in motion for a while. With Madison's pregnancy progressing, they really need the extra space and support.
Decided by whom exactly? Because it definitely wasn't a joint decision. We spent months finding this house. We just got settled.
Work's been crazy, and I meant to discuss this with you. But there's more. We're actually going to let Madison and Carson have the house.
Wait, what? You want to give our house to your sister? The house we just took a 30-year mortgage on?
I got transferred to a new office out of state. The timing couldn't be more perfect, honestly.
Perfect for who? Certainly not for me. So not only are we moving, but we're just handing over our home to Madison?
The company'll provide a great apartment near the new office, and Madison really needs stability right now with her pregnancy.
Stability? You mean without any discussion with me? You've basically decided to uproot our entire lives without even talking to me.
I was going to explain everything tonight. These boxes arriving early just complicated things.
Complicated? The only thing complicated here is how you think this is okay. What about my job, Austin? My career that I've worked incredibly hard to build?
You're incredibly talented. You'll find an even better position in the new city. This move is an opportunity for both of us.
An opportunity for who? You've made it clear it's an opportunity for you. Not once have you considered what I might want.
That's not fair. I'm thinking about our future. Sometimes big decisions need to be made quickly.
Big decisions that involve my life should involve me. A marriage is a partnership, Austin. This feels more like a dictatorship.
I'm trying to provide the best for our family. Most wives would be thrilled to have a husband who takes charge like this.
I'm not most wives. I'm your wife, and I deserve to be consulted. Not informed after you've already made every single decision.
Oh, let's take a breath. We can discuss this more tonight. I love you, and I'm doing this for us.
For us or for you? Because right now, all I see is you dismantling my life without my consent.
It's not like that. This is a great opportunity. Trust me, everything will work out.
Trust you after you've made decisions that impact my entire future without even asking me?
Don't you think you're overreacting a little? This is a great opportunity for both of us.
No, I'm reacting exactly as anyone would when their spouse tries to control their life.
I'm not controlling anything. I'm providing for our future.
A future you've decided on without me. That's not a partnership, Austin.
Look, can we just take a step back? Let's talk about this rationally.
Rational would have been discussing this with me weeks ago, not after the fact. You've given me zero reason to trust your judgment right now.
I know you're upset, but we'll figure this out. Just give me a chance to explain everything.
You've had your chance, Austin, and you've blown it. We are far from done with this conversation. Hey, Madison, do you have a minute? I need to talk to you about something serious.
Of course, what's going on? Austin made it sound like everything was totally fine with the move.
Fine? Nothing about this is fine. Those moving boxes showed up, and Austin's acting like this was some pre-planned thing we both agreed on.
Wait, what? He told me you were on board with everything. He said you were excited about the move and letting you guys stay in the house.
Excited? I'm the complete opposite of excited. I'm furious that he made this massive life decision without even talking to me.
That doesn't sound like Austin at all. He's always talking about how much he respects your career and independence.
Well, his recent actions tell a completely different story. He basically told me my job isn't as important as his, and I should just follow him wherever he goes.
What? That's incredibly insensitive. Your career is just as important as his. You've worked so hard to get where you are.
Exactly, but he acts like I should just quit my job and become some 1950s sitcom housewife. He wants me to give up everything I've worked for because of his job transfer.
Did he give you any actual reasons for why this move is so crucial? Or is he just expecting you to fall in line?
He keeps talking about opportunities and providing for our family. But the only opportunity I see is him trying to control every aspect of my life.
Have you talked to him about how you're feeling? I mean, really talked, not just argued about the move?
I've tried, but he's not listening. He keeps saying things like most wives would be thrilled to have a husband who takes charge.
Oh my god, that is so not okay. He sounds like he's stuck in some outdated mindset about marriage.
I feel like I'm losing myself in this relationship. Like he wants me isolated, without my job, without my support system.
Have you considered that there might be something more going on? This doesn't sound like the Austin I've known all these years.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure, but something about this feels calculated.
Calculated how?
I don't know exactly, but the way he's pushing this move feels like there's more to the story.
I get that feeling too. Like he's not telling me something important. I really thought he was my partner, that we were a team, making these big life choices together. But now I feel like I don't even know who I'm married to anymore, like he's this whole other person.
I can only imagine how destabilizing and hurtful that must feel. But we're going to get to the bottom of what's really going on here, I promise.
I just can't shake this feeling that there's even more I don't know, more he's hiding. It's like my whole marriage is unraveling and I'm only now seeing how bad it really is.
Listen to those instincts, Dakota. If something feels off, there's probably a reason for it. You know I'll help you get to the truth, no matter what it takes. You're not alone in this.
Thank you, Madison, truly. I don't know what I'd do without you right now. I'm just dreading the conversation I know I have to have with him tonight.
You've got this. Remember, he's the one who messed up here, not you. And if you need anything, and I mean anything at all, I'm just a text away.
Thanks, sis. I have a feeling I'm going to need all the backup I can get. Because one way or another, I'm getting the truth, and I'm not letting him steamroll me.
Damn straight you're not. He messed with the wrong woman. Go get him, Dakota. And remember, I'm right behind you, always.
Time to find out what my husband is really up to, and who he really is. I'll let you know how it goes. Wish me luck. I'm gonna need it.
You don't need luck. You've got this. You're one of the strongest women I know.
It's just hard to believe it's come to this. 6 months ago, we were so happy.
Sometimes people show their true colors when life gets complicated.
I keep wondering if I missed the signs. Was he always like this?
Don't blame yourself. Controlling people are experts at hiding who they really are.
I feel like such a fool for not seeing it sooner.
You're not a fool. You trusted your husband, as you should in a marriage.
Well, that trust is shattered now. I don't think I'll ever get it back.
But I'll be sending all the positive vibes your way anyway. Talk soon.
Thanks, sis. I love you. Talk to you on the other side of this mess. One way or another, I'm getting my life back. On my terms this time.
I'll help you get to the bottom of it. Whatever is going on, you're not alone in this.
Dakota, we need to talk about this move. The moving truck is coming tomorrow morning. We need to be prepared.
Prepared? The only thing I'm preparing is to understand why you think this is okay. You've completely disregarded my entire life and career.
This move is an incredible opportunity for us. I've already confirmed everything with the moving company and my job.
Your job. It's always about your job, isn't it? What about my job, my career that I've built for years?
Your job is important, but my career provides stability for our family. This transfer could change everything for us.
Change everything? Or just change everything for you? Because from where I'm standing, this looks like a unilateral decision.
I'm trying to provide the best possible future for us. Most couples would be grateful for this kind of opportunity.
I'm not most couples. I'm your wife. And a wife is a partner, not a passenger in her own life.
I respect your career, but sometimes tough decisions need to be made quickly. We can't always plan everything perfectly.
We? There's no we in this decision. You mean you made this decision without any input from me?
Dakota, you're being unreasonable. This move could open so many doors for our future.
Doors for who? Certainly not for me. My entire professional network is here. My connections, my reputation.
You're talented. You'll rebuild those connections. I've seen how adaptable you are. This is just another challenge.
A challenge I didn't choose. A challenge you're forcing on me. Have you considered that I might not want to start over?
Of course I've considered it, but sometimes we have to make sacrifices. Marriage is about compromise.
Compromise? This isn't compromise. This is control. You've made every single decision without even consulting me.
I was going to discuss it with you. Work has been crazy. I didn't mean to blindside you.
Didn't mean to? You've had weeks to talk to me. Instead, you've been planning this behind my back.
I'm trying to do what's best for our family. My job offer is significant. It could change everything.
Change everything for you, you mean? What about what I want? What about my dreams?
Your dreams can adapt. My career trajectory matters for both of us. I'm thinking about our long-term stability.
Stability? You call this stability? Uprooting my entire life without my consent?
Dakota, please be reasonable. This move is happening. The truck is coming tomorrow.
The hell it is! I'm not going anywhere. And if you can't understand why this is wrong, we have bigger problems.
We don't have a choice. I've already committed to the transfer. My company is expecting us to move.
Your company or you? Because right now, it feels like you're the one making all the decisions.
Someone has to make the tough calls in our marriage. Someone has to think about our future.
Our future, or your version of our future. Because it doesn't look like my future is part of the equation.
Dakota, this is happening whether you like it or not. I suggest you start packing.
The only thing I'm packing is my resolve to fight this. This marriage is a partnership, and right now, you're failing at being a partner.
I'm failing. I'm the one securing our future.
A future I didn't ask for and don't want.
You're being childish, you know that? This is what adults do. They adapt to change.
Don't patronize me. Making unilateral decisions isn't adult behavior.
Fine, I should have discussed it with you. Happy now?
No, I'm not happy. An insincere apology doesn't fix this.
What do you want from me? I can't undo the transfer now.
I want you to acknowledge that my career, my choices, and my voice matter just as much as yours. Madison, are you awake? I found something in Austin's office. You're not going to believe this.
Oh my god, what is it? Are you okay? Do you need me to come over?
I'm physically fine, but emotionally, I'm a mess. I was looking for our marriage certificate for potential divorce paperwork, and I found something else.
Divorce paperwork? Wait, what divorce paperwork? Dakota, what's going on?
Austin had divorce papers drawn up months ago. They're dated almost 6 months back, long before this job transfer nonsense.
What? Divorce papers? Are you serious? Why would he have those? This doesn't make any sense.
I'm staring at them right now, and I still can't wrap my head around it. It feels like proof that our entire marriage has been a lie.
Let me get this straight. He has divorce papers prepared from 6 months ago? That's way before any talk of this job transfer.
Exactly, and they look completely legitimate. His signature is right there. It's like he's been planning this for months.
This is crazy. Something doesn't add up. Wait, I think I might know something about this.
What do you mean? What do you know? Please, if you have any information, tell me.
A few months back, Austin and Carson went out drinking. Carson came home super drunk and was rambling about something Austin said.
What did he say? What was the rambling about? I need to know everything.
Carson was going on about Austin bragging about having insurance and wearing the pants. At the time, I thought he was just drunk and talking nonsense.
Insurance? Wearing the pants? What does that even mean? Madison, please, I need context.
Okay, this is going to sound really messed up. Carson said Austin was bragging about having divorce papers ready as some kind of leverage.
Leverage? For what exactly? Are you saying he was planning to use these papers to manipulate me?
That's exactly what it sounds like. Austin was talking about using the papers to keep you in line and assert dominance.
Keep me in line? So this whole time he's been holding our marriage hostage?
Basically. God, Dakota, I'm so sorry. I should have said something sooner. I just didn't think.
Don't apologize. I'm glad I know now. Before, I would have been completely isolated in a new city.
If you had moved, he would have had total control. No job, no support system, completely dependent on him.
This wasn't just about a job transfer. This was a calculated plan to completely control my life.
I'm shocked. I knew Austin could be controlling, but this? This is beyond manipulation. This is psychological warfare.
I feel like I'm going to be sick. I don't even recognize the man I married anymore.
You're not alone in this, Dakota. I'm here. We'll figure this out together.
These divorce papers, I think I know exactly what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to use them against him.
What do you mean?
I'm done being controlled. I'm going to file for divorce on my terms. He thought I was out of the game, but I'm holding all the cards, and I'm taking everything back.
Dakota, the movers will be here first thing tomorrow morning. I need you to be packed and ready to go.
I'm packed all right, packed with divorce papers. We're officially divorced, Austin.
What? Divorced without even discussing it with me? You can't just file divorce papers without talking to me first.
Without talking to me first? That's rich, coming from the man who decided to move us without any discussion.
This is different. A divorce is permanent. The move was just a temporary change for my career.
Austin, stop. Just stop. She knows everything.
Madison, how long have you been here? This is between me and Dakota. It doesn't concern you.
The hell it doesn't. You made it my business when you used my husband to manipulate your wife. When you lied to me about Dakota being on board with your plans.
I didn't lie. I was just trying to make things easier for everyone. Dakota, you have to understand. I was doing this for us.
Doing this for you, you mean? Mom and Dad know everything now too, Austin. They all know about your lies and manipulation, and they're done with you.
Mom and Dad? What are you talking about? What do they know? Madison, what did you tell them?
The truth, Austin. I told them the truth about everything. About the divorce papers, about your schemes, all of it.
You had no right to do that. That was private. Dakota, don't listen to her. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
Oh, I think she knows exactly what she's talking about, Austin. And from the sounds of it, so do Mom and Dad now.
They want nothing to do with you, Austin. They told me to tell you not to contact them. They're disgusted by what you've done, by who you've become.
This is insane. Mom and Dad would never turn their backs on me. Dakota, please, you have to talk to them. Explain that this is all a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? You mean the way you misunderstood that we were partners? The way you misunderstood that you don't get to control every aspect of my life?
That's not the same thing. I was trying to provide for our family. You just went and filed divorce papers without any warning.
Warning? You mean like the warning you gave me about giving away our house? Or the warning about moving without my consent?
Those are completely different situations. I was making decisions for our future. You're destroying our entire marriage.
Our marriage was destroyed the moment you decided you could make life-altering decisions without me. The moment you prepared divorce papers as a manipulation tactic.
Those papers were just a precaution. I never intended to actually use them.
But you had them ready as a threat to control Dakota. Don't try to pretend this was anything else.
This isn't fair. I was trying to protect our future. Dakota, please, we can work this out.
Work what out, Austin? The part where you thought you could control every aspect of my life?
I was doing what was best for us. Most wives would be grateful to have a husband who takes charge.
I'm not most wives. I'm a person with my own dreams and career. Something you seem to have forgotten.
So you're just gonna throw away our entire marriage over one disagreement about a move?
This was never about just a move. This was about respect, partnership, equality.
I respected you! I provided for you! I gave you everything!
You didn't give her anything, Austin. You tried to take everything away from her.
This is insane! I can't believe this is happening! What about our future? What about our life together?
Our future ended when you decided you could make decisions for both of us. When you prepared those divorce papers as a threat.
Dakota, please listen to me. You can't leave me. Not now. I need you. I need your income to keep up with the mortgage payments on the house. We bought this house as a team. You can't just abandon me now.
Consider this your taste of being told what's happening instead of being consulted. Welcome to my world for the past few months.
I can't believe you're doing this without even giving me a chance to explain.
Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Kind of like how you didn't give Dakota a chance to explain anything about the move.
This is different. A divorce is permanent.
So was the damage you were planning to do to my life. The divorce is final, Austin, just like your job transfer was final.
You can't do this to me.
I can, and I did. Game over, Austin.
Dakota, no, please, Dakota!
Austin frantically rented a nearby storage unit to store all his belongings. Now he's paying both the storage fees and the full mortgage on the house where Madison lives, which takes up more than half his salary. Of course, his parents and Madison are ignoring all his calls, so no one will help him. As for Madison and her husband, they're living happily in Austin's house, steadily saving money to build their own home around the time Austin's assignment ends. She laughed and said living in the actual house makes it much easier to plan the layout and outlet placement for their future home.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.